I want to be famous, but I'm not giving up my butt. It's just not gonna happen. Like I just don't understand why it's so hard for so many men to just say no. I'm gonna
Or
get it
be
on
a
my own.
pedophile.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That too.
there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way.
That's the shit people do for fame, man. Like it's just what they want to do, man. Like some people go to these crazy parties.
I'm
and
not
then
laughing
some
about the
people
pedophilia
Make a whole
at
bunch
all.
of. Some people start rap beef. Like Kendrick and J. Cole. They make beef and they got to get people talking about that. They get ears on. They got to get eyeballs on it. You know what I'm saying? They got to get trending. Somebody got to drop an album conveniently during this rap beef. J. Cole.
I mean, but to be fair though, about like, and I hate to switch gears here, but to be fair about that whole J. Cole, like Kendrick, Drake, like J. Cole was really overstepping when he was like, "It's me, Drizzy. It's Cole, Kendrick, and Aubrey," or something like that. I don't remember. But he was talking about they're the big three, and I was like,
But he was implying that Kendrick was third. That was the main point he was trying to hammer.
Was
home.
he? I didn't know that.
Yes. If you
I
go
didn't see
back
that.
and listen to on was it first person shoot or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what J. Cole was trying to say.
See, I didn't know. I just thought he was trying to like get the flow and cadence together on that, and I didn't know that there was. I mean, that would make sense. Like that he was putting Kendrick last. Like, damn, that's kind of fucked up.
like
the only rapper with the Pulitzer Award.
Like I was saying, bro, they've been beefing since like 2016, ever
Yeah.
since J. Cole signed JID. So they've been sending.
Okay, so you're gonna have to
subtle shots and shit
elaborate
like
on that because I didn't even know there was beef between Cole and Kendrick for the fact that Cole signed JID, which I don't know if he really signed JID. I think
Yeah.
he did sign JID,
He
but
Dreamville.
I didn't
Interscope, yeah.
think that there was beef between that because I still can't make the correspondence or the correlation between the two. I mean, I get
Here's why.
JID's good, but
Here's why. So JID style is similar to Kendrick's, and they're closer in age. Like JID's like what 30, 31.
30,
He just looks
31
young.
now. Yeah.
And Kendrick is pushing what 34, 35 maybe. So like the age difference is like not that big, and it's just like we supposed to be homies. We supposed to be doing this album that's supposed to come out, and I look over here. You signed a nigga who's slightly younger than me, who raps a lot like me, who has a longer shelf life than I do right now. I feel some type of way about it. And then throw on top of the fact the Control verse where he called every rapper out, and a lot of people felt some type of way about it. Big Sean.
Ooh, I can see. I can see.
Big
Wait,
Crit,
wait,
I think
wait,
Big
wait,
Crit
wait.
felt some type of way about it too.
Time
Drake,
out, bro. 'Cause
yeah,
I just
yeah.
watched a video about this yesterday, bro. Every single person was cool with the Control verse except for Drake. Drake's the only one who got
Yeah.
sensitive about it.
That's what they
That's-
say
that's
for the
literally
camera,
what I
nigga.
said in the text.
That's
I
the
was
PC
like-
answer they want to say. That's why some people got.
Well, why are
PC
they
shit.
giving PC answers if they're rappers though? Like, just man the fuck up.
Sometimes they have to beef. Sometimes beef be behind closed doors. Like this J. Cole Kendrick shit, they've been beefing this long, but it ain't make it out there like this until now, where it's on Front Street. Mind you, 7 years later.
I just don't think it's real. Like,
I
I just
think-
don't
I'll
think
say
it's
this.
serious.
Oh, like you don't think the beef is real?
No. I think Kendrick is like dead serious. I think he's actually like annoyed that they're like, he's like, oh, y'all actually think it's the three of us? Like, I'm miles ahead of y'all. I think Kendrick really believes that. I think Drizzy, bro, dude went on stage and he was like, nobody can fuck with me. Nobody can fuck with. I was like, all right, bro.
I know.
Get in the booth, bro. Get in the booth. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that crying, bro. Get
But
in
you
the
know
booth.
why he can't get in the booth? Because he still can't recover from fucking Pusha. That's why.
That's why I say I don't want to hear shit about Drake doing nothing until he get over that beef. Like he can't hang with
All
real
these-
lyricists. Like Meek Mill, that's one thing. He got the internet on his side.
But you know, a lot of
It's
people are like,
another.
the only reason why a lot of people consider Push not really winning the rap beef between the two is because they were like, well, he just got some gossip, like, you know, a gossip girl, and just went on a record or went on a track and said some shit about him having a kid, you know, by a porn star.
Who the
So-
fuck said that Pusha didn't win the beef? Like those are Drake fanboys say that stupid
Man,
ass shit.
and you know
Like,
what's crazy?
what?
Like comment sections, like I'm calling it Twitter, Instagram. Like there are so many, and it might just be a generational thing, but like there's a lot of young people that are like, no, I heard the beef between the two, like, you know, Drake's diss versus
Drake
Push-
didn't even really diss Pusha.
That's what I'm
No
saying.
one can even name anything he said about Pusha that matters. Like Full
He
I know.
said something about his wife.
Wait,
If
now
I
wait,
remember correctly, he said something about his wife.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
say
you don't
that,
do that.
and then he also, I think it was on his newest album, for all the dogs. He did. I think he took a shot at Pharrell and Pusha on like
Yeah, he did.
on a track. So I don't remember it off the top of my head, but he did take a shot at both
Taking
of them.
shots at the GOATs for no reason. What did Pharrell even do? What does Pharrell ever do?
He affiliated with them because they all from that Virginia area. And not to mention, Pusha and Lil Wayne had beef years before that too, when Lil Wayne was dropping mixtapes and shit. So this shit goes.
I didn't even know them
back than
niggas
people
had
realize.
beef.
Yeah, it was a song Ghoul or something Lil Wayne dropped. Or yeah, this was like in 2015 or some shit. 2014, 2015.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's shit goes farther back than people realize with a lot of this shit, but it's just now surfacing. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think this shit is fake beef with Drake and J. Cole, but J. Cole did take advantage of the buzz and the spotlight and drop some shit. So
hey, okay,
it did work out.
I'm going out on a limb a little bit here, but did y'all hear? And this is gonna all matter. Did y'all hear Nicki Minaj try to diss Meg Thee Stallion?
I did. That shit
was the worst shit you've ever heard, right?
Yeah.
When J. Cole's 7-minute drill started, when I first heard the beat, the first thing I thought of was Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot. I was like, this shit's gonna be ass. Like, it's not gonna be good. I could already tell, just straight off the jump. The beat, I was like, this is not good.
Yeah, what was up with that 7-minute drill beat selection? That shit was dog water. I was like, damn.
The first half was really
To
bad.
be honest, I like the Detroit type beat on the first half, but then he slowed
But that
down.
shit
like,
does
"Nigga, what
not
are you
fit him,
doing?"
bro. That shit does not fit him at
He tried
all.
to do what Kendrick did. He saw Kendrick jumped on like that Memphis trap shit, and he was like, shit, I can do that too.
And what kind
Let
of
me
diss
do
track
it.
has a hook, bro? Shut up.
Humble has a hook. That's a Big Sean diss song that went platinum. Fun fact. So.
Yeah, but most people don't think back to Humble and think greatest diss song ever. They're just like, that's just a good song. This
Back
was
to Back got a
supposed
hook
be
too. Back to Back.
Back to Back is special. I feel like Back to Back is one of the better diss songs. Full disclosure, by the way, big Drake fan.
You
but
like Back to Back? I mean, yeah.
I'm saying
I
they had a
love
hook.
Back to Back. I love Back to Back. Actually, I just want to be clear.
It's
about
appropriate for championships too. So
that. It was very good, and it
so
just
it works. It has
I just
meanings.
hope that I want Drake to either drop a diss track or just shut the fuck up.
I just want Drake to shut up. Like, don't stop dissing. You got Ghost Riders. I want to hear shit from you, Drake. You got fucking painted nails and shit. You wearing all this girly ass shit. Drake, sit the fuck down. You
And
were
saying if you
35,
were
36
bi
years old.
and
I
if
ain't
you were a
even-
girl, like, come on, bro.
You over here texting underage girls and shit. That ain't even alleged. Like, bro, Drake, just shut the fuck up. I'm tired of you.
That
Just
bar,
take
that
your ass
line
off.
in his song when he said, "I got so many teens in this phone." I was like,
Like,
Why are you
am.
dropping a song called TSU, bro? You're not in college anymore. You're 35. Stop.
He tries so hard to be like the young nigga. It's just like,
Derapy
just
pulling
accept your
a Joey
age.
B. You're 35. Rap for some 35-year-olds.
That's what makes him so cringe too. Is like, if he just accepted his age, he'd be straight. I wouldn't necessarily have as much of an issue with him, but nah, he got to be on this young nigga shit. It's like, bro,
I mean,
play
to
the cripple dude in Degrassi. Sit
to
your
be
ass down.
fair though, I mean Kanye kind of doing the same shit though.
Kanye's Kanye. He's in his own.
Yeah, I don't
Kanye's
compare
Kanye.
what Kanye does to like what normal people do. He's just kind of on his
He
own.
ain't
way.
your typical artist. Like, he's in that realm of like Michael Jackson, Prince, Elton John, Paul McCartney. He different. He's over.
Oh,
there. He
like
different.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, like
Yeah,
he's
he does
his
different
own
shit.
wavelength. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
Kanye
he
popped
don't-
up out of nowhere in the middle of this beef, by the way. I don't know if y'all saw this. Kanye popped up and was like, oh yeah, by the way, I washed Kendrick on No More Parties in LA. Bro, first of all, no one
Who
was
said
talking about
that?
it. Kanye
Who the
said that.
fuck said
First
that?
of all, no one was even talking about that. Secondly, just because you rap for a really long time doesn't mean you had a better verse, okay? There was that one song on DJ Khaled's album. I know this is a crazy random pool, but I'm just a connoisseur of rap. Jay-Z had this really, really, really long verse. It was like a 4-minute verse. And everybody was like, oh my God, he killed it. He was going in, he was going crazy. I'm like, no, he was just rapping for a really long time on what was supposed to be one verse. Just because you took a verse too far doesn't mean it was a great output. Like, it just wasn't that good.
Yeah,
And I like Jay-Z, but I'm an honest person, and I don't find Jay-Z that entertaining as a rapper.
He's overrated. He got
Sue
washed
me.
by Kendrick on "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe" the remix. When Jay-Z did his verse, Kendrick came back and was like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna one up this nigga. But yeah, Jay-Z overrated.
I do
bro. That's
remember
old
that.
nigga New
Kendrick
York
a
shit,
hoe
bro.
for that, bro.
It's his song. Fuck, yeah, I don't blame him. Like Big Sean should have did the same shit on Control. He was like, hold up, you gonna call all these niggas out and go viral? Nah, fuck that. Nah, I gotta get a verse in after that.
Big
So,
Sean
yeah.
had a good verse on Control, and it
He
just
really
got
did.
completely forgotten because of
Kendrick,
Kendrick calling
yeah.
everybody out. Yeah.
So,
And then he started going at him.
but like back to what I was saying about Kendrick, when he dropped his diss, like that shit was so fluid. Like, and you could even tell Kendrick wasn't even putting that much energy into that diss. Like he was just, and it brought me back to like when he said, like all of these rappers try to like get their cadences and like their rhymes to like make sense. He's like, I just be talking on a fucking track, like.
Back Jay-Z pushed by the media. Yeah, I mean it's a feature, so a smaller sample size too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Versus a nigga having a whole song. But that beat switch was trash. That shit, J. Cole, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
It just came off like he didn't really want to do it to begin with, but he knew if he didn't do something, everybody's gonna be like, "You're soft, automatic L's in the chat, trash, washed."
Cause it's not his strong suit to be dissing and beefing. Rapping, he good as hell at rapping. He can put together punchlines, double entendres, all that shit.
Facts.
Nice flow. But dissing, going back and forth, tit for tat, that is not his thing. The
When
only
I
person
heard
he's
that
ever
shit-
dissed was Lil Pump.
When I heard that shit, it made me Lobo, it made me think about what you said when you was like, he gonna shoot out a diss track, and then he finna go and have a damn sit down conversation with the nigga on a damn couch talking about
Giving them life advice and shit. Nigga, that's not how you beef, nigga. No. Maybe after you resolve things, but not when you beefing, quote unquote. He said Kendrick made no response when Papoose and Big Crit went back at Kendrick. First of all, ain't nobody finna respond to Papoose, bro. Like, don't nobody give a fuck. That's old nigga New York shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. Big Crit, though. Big Crit someone who could hang with Kendrick. If they would tit for tat,
Big Crit
could hang with
Big
Kendrick.
Crit. Hey, he an MC for real. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
sleep on Big Crit. There's so many rappers out here that are so good, like King Los, Big
I was
Crit.
just gonna say him. Lupe. Both of them
Lupe
could rap circles around
Fiasco.
Kendrick and J. Cole. It's not even
You know
close.
what I'm saying? Like,
But they not mainstream. Well, Lupe ain't mainstream anymore. But yeah, like there are so many people that could really do some fucking damage. Even if you want to go the freestyle route. I could name at least 3-4 niggas better than J. Cole and Kendrick. Easily. King Los, #1 greatest freestyler ever. No debate about that.
for real.
Royce the 5'9" a better freestyler than Eminem.
Right?
But no
I
one
said that. I
said
literally,
it.
yes.
People too
yes.
hung up on Eminem being the top 5 lyricists, and I was like, no.
You talking about the nigga that went
5'9"
on a track? Hell no, bro.
Like people get too hung up on that shit.
Hell no.
Eminem's pretty good.
No, of course he's good, but I mean,
Yeah, bro.
Royce the
but
5'9" is a better freestyler. I ain't say who's better at making songs and this.
I'm
that,
not
and
even
third.
gonna cap. Bar for bar, I still pick Royce the 5'9" over Eminem.
Black Thought, that's another one. Like there's some niggas out there. who
People
can do shit.
think because like I'll say things like, oh, you know, I don't.
Eminem
like
can write his ass
Jay-Z.
off though.
Of
Like
course, yeah.
like Tupac, I've listened to. Tupac's best stuff is some of the best stuff. But if you listen to a Tupac album all the way through, I'd be so, like, I don't, like I just don't like worshiping older rappers just for the sake of it. There's like Tupac would have been the GOAT, but he died. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess we'll never know.
That's because we
know?
never saw him fall off. Same with Biggie. They weren't around long enough to fall off, so we don't have. Like Wayne's been around long enough to fall off that we can
What
see.
I'm saying.
We appreciated all his great shit.
But like Wayne stopped trying to compete at that level. Like he's like, I have $50 million. I'm not gonna go back and forth with niggas. Like there's no point.
Exactly.
Like, which is
But-
what J. Cole should have been doing, what Drake should be doing. Like once you're up there, me personally,
That's
I'm
the
not trying to fight.
That's the problem with Drake though, man. Like Drake gets too much in his feelings. Like
For
a
real.
nigga literally could say like, hey bro, Air Drake is trash. And this nigga will go and drop a whole album on why Air Drake is what it is, how he got it, what it does. I'm like, bro, we do not care, bro. We do not care, bro. Like, stop this shit. Like, he just gets too
I
caught
watched
up in his
Drake,
feelings.
Drake was being interviewed after Kendrick's Control verse, and they were like, everybody responded this way. How do you feel about it? You know what Drake said? He was like, I just feel like it's not real because I saw him 5 days after the verse drop, and it was all love. He's dapping me up. So I'm like, I feel like it was fake. I'm like, you want the nigga to punch you in the throat? Like, he made a rap. He said he's better at rapping than you. You're supposed to make a rap back. Everybody else understood it. And Drake was like, I just feel like it was fake. He did it for clout. If you don't get in the booth.
Drake is the king of doing it for clout. So he need, like I said, it goes back to what I said. Drake needs to sit his ass down and shut the fuck up. I ain't trying
I
to
need a Max Swing.
Yeah, that shit. It's like, bruh. Just no.
Bro,
But no.
Look, I, as a really big Drake fan, I'm not going to sit here and act like I haven't listened to every single Drake album all the way through front to back. I like Drake, but I just don't like when he pretends like he's hard. Like he's
The
tough.
only nigga in
I
Young
don't like
Money that could hold their weight was Wayne. We obviously can see that. Nicki can't.
Wait,
Drake
what you mean
can't-
about define hold their weight? Let's go back to that real quick. What you mean by
When it
hold
comes
their
to
weight?
rap beefs, because I mean Wayne can hold his weight. I feel like Wayne could really like
I know
go
Lil Wayne
toe to-
can.
yeah, but no offense, Derek. Back to Back's a great song for sports, but for a diss, hell no. Hell
Who
no.
else? Wait, who is Nicki? Who is Nicki
It's
beef with?
suspended.
Wait,
Meek
hold
Mill's
on. Who is
career.
Nicki beef with? Who is Nicki beef with? I know Remy Ma destroyed her ass. She threw that 7 minutes of straight. That's a real. 7
Nicki's
minutes
lost like every beef she's been.
Yeah, she really has.
Who is she beef with? Just like her, Cardi B, which
Cardi B,
that's not real competition.
Remy Ma, Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion beat Nicki
That don't
with
even
one
count.
line.
That don't count either. So she ain't really beef with nobody for real. Or maybe she did back when she was fucking with Gucci Mane and all that shit. But yeah.
Remy
Yeah,
Ma,
she ain't really
she
beat-
actually
beat
beat
no-
with, and she actually lost.
Oh, Remy Ma destroyed her ass. I was like, oh my God.
It wasn't close. It was no contest. She
Yeah.
tried to start a beef, but this one, first of all, allegedly, Nicki Minaj just seemed kind of cracked out. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, listen to
You
her.
know.
Look at.
Oh, you talking about in her
Thought.
response to Meg?
In the response into the IG.
I thought
lives
she was.
leading up
I
to
thought
the
she was
response,
tweaking, bro.
Oh, you ain't
she's
heard that she
off
like to
of
go
it.
skiing? You ain't heard about that shit?
She's crazy.
Oh
That's
no,
old
I didn't
news.
hear. I didn't hear that shit. But
That's old news. Yeah.
Light on your dead, mama, light on your dead. But normal people don't do that.
Bro.
People that aren't on drugs don't behave that way. On an IG live, like, you gonna lie on your dead mom. Normal people don't act like that.
dude,
don't
that shit
respond.
was creepy as fuck.
It was
bro.
concerning.
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
It was keeping me up at night, bro. I was laying in bed trying to get a good night's sleep.
I
just
still
thinking
feel like
about-
she lied on my boy Tory though, but that's a different story. But where the bullet fragments?
Hey, asking the real
Where the
question
hole?
out here, man. Asking the hey, that's the real question right there.
Where the bullet hole?
The
little
man
midget
went to
in jail.
jail. People don't just end up in jail over no evidence.
I don't know.
Bro, are
I don't
you
know about that. We live in America. Are you saying
Okay,
that shit?
okay,
We live in
okay,
America,
okay.
and we black.
I
You
didn't
saying
mean that. I'd like to retract that statement. People don't go to jail for shooting somebody directly in the foot over no evidence. That's weird.
Bro, if you look at the case documents, there still was no conclusive evidence that Tory shot her in the foot. There was no blood. There was no fragment. There was not even a shell casing, or a bullet casing, not a shell casing, but a bullet casing. I mean, there was nothing. All they had was alibis, basically.
Man, they did that shit because Tory Lanez got his masters. Every time any artist that get their master gets fucked over. No, look at the history. Chris Brown got his masters. The next day, he got accused of raping a woman. It's Chris Brown. You really think this man is out here trying to do that when he's Chris Brown?
That might be a bad
okay.
analogy,
That
but
is- no, that
No, like
actually
literally
is-
the next day. Even T.I. was like, bad shit always happens to artists when they get their masters. He said it before the shit even happened. And literally the next day, that's not a coincidence that shit happened. He got his masters. Mike Jack got his masters. What happened? He got accused of what? See? It's not a coincidence that shit happened right
Nigga,
after you get your
hell no.
masters. All of a sudden, the worst possible accusation just hit you out of nowhere. That's
I
not a
love Michael
coincidence.
Jackson, but whatever they said he did, he probably did.
A lot of people be in denial about the Michael Jackson shit because he's Michael Jackson.
I don't see any reason to be in denial. I don't care what.
See, I agree with that.
Like,
Because it's that
Tory was a
celebrity
psyop,
worship
bro,
shit.
to
That's
divide
why.
black
if
men
y'all don't
and black
separate the
women.
art from the artist, bro, I'm gonna lose it. Like that shit is exhausting. Like you have to. I am not gonna stop listening to Graduation. I don't care, bro.
I'm not gonna stop listening to "Step in the Name of Love" by R. Kelly. Hell no. I don't give a fuck how
They
many
probably still
niggas
play
he peed
stuff
on.
at the club. They probably still play stuff at the club.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I Believe I Can Fly is a certified classic. I don't know what you want me to do.
And nobody's gonna be
Real
like,
trap
stop in
shit.
the middle of it and be like, hold on, man, I can't listen to this no more. Ain't nobody saying that. Or ain't nobody doing that.
I don't listen to R. Kelly anymore, but I can say that because I never listened to him.
Cap. Stop the cap.
Everybody
Stop the
listen to R.
cap.
Kelly at some point in time in their life.
Never voluntarily. I never said, "Yo, put
Stop
on
the
that R. Kelly."
cap.
I was about to
Never
say,
happened.
bro, ain't no way.
It's never happened.
Ain't no way.
I've
At
never-
some
I've-
point,
That's
you
like
did.
saying you don't listen to Jill Scott or Aretha Franklin or like if you
Michael
had a cookout
Jackson
or
for
something.
that matter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm
Come
not
on,
gonna
bro.
run up on the DJ.
So
at the
let me,
cookout and be
hold
like,
on.
"Put that shit on."
So you telling me if you had kids, right? Boom, facts. You're not gonna be bumping some R. Kelly in the house, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
They reference knowledge of R. Kelly's gonna be a little different because they gonna just know that he got accused
all they're
of
gonna,
some shit.
yeah,
and he
all they're
locked
gonna
up
know
and
is the
did
bad
this.
stuff. I'm not gonna be.
They
like,
don't
"Hey,
know
guys, look."
anything that was quote unquote good, and then
All right.
then the bad shit happened.
Well, shit.
There are too many artists with no controversies that I could put on before R. Kelly, so where I don't even have to have that conversation. Now, Breezy, hey, Lobo, you probably have a great perspective on this. He put out like this post where like a bunch of different white people, like all these people have been fucking around beating people up for years and no one cares, but y'all still mad at me over some shit I did when I was 17. I was like,
That's true.
you gotta spitting.
That's true. Anytime you bring up his name, I know it's women. The first thing, but he beat people. It's like, and my thing is this: if Chris Brown was standing there in front of these same women that say all this shit, and he was, let me go back, and he was like, "I'll fuck you," they would say yes and be cool with it. They would forget all about that shit about him beating up Rihanna.
Absolutely, 100%.
So it's like really, that's what you going? He beat people. Okay.
I'm just over it. Like, I don't even argue with people about it anymore because I'm just like, look, you probably fucked some shit up when you were 17. You probably stole your parents' car. You probably stole somebody out the register. You
I
probably
ain't never beat no woman
you
though.
probably
That's
lied
I
on
was about to
somebody.
say,
I ain't beat no woman at 17 though.
People,
that's-
one time when I was in high school, okay, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but I already started it, so I'm not gonna stop.
Oh shit. Where are we
When
going
I
with
was in
this?
high school, there was this guy that I knew, and there was this other guy that I knew, and I thought they were both pretty annoying. So I told both of them that they were talking shit about each other, and they both fought each other for no fucking reason. Okay, that's pretty fucked
Damn.
up, right?
Yeah, that's real fucked up.
Yeah,
You
I would-
instigated the fuck out that
I
situation.
know, I know. And every time I think about it, I'm like,
Green
oh,
as
this is
hell.
pretty fucked up. But you know what age I did it at? 17. That's the type of stupid shit you do when you're a kid. Okay,
That's some little B type shit.
it's stupid. I don't regret it. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie. But
I don't
if
remember
somebody
that
held
shit.
that against me for the rest of my life, I'd be like, you're an idiot. Come on. That was
So there
long
was
ago.
there was a comment down there that said there was a song in which Biggie and R. Kelly did a song, and R. Kelly said, "Big, bring that ass to me." Like I'm actually going back to a lot of like old 90s, 2000s hip hop songs. There was one where Nas was like, "Yeah, we was." What did he say? He's like,
the
"Yeah,
one with drinking his own. Yeah, I mean that one.
no." There was another one where he was like, Nas had said something like, "We getting them niggas wet" or something like that. But back in the day, that meant like you was shooting.
Angel Dust.
Yeah,
Angel
like
Dust is Waterhead. That was like a
Yeah,
thing
so
celebrities was doing back
A
then.
lot of them said like different term. Like somebody might say like 20 years from now, when I tell my boys like, "Hey, bro, I ain't even finna hold you." Somebody might 20 years from now be like, "What was he talking about? He ain't want to hold him. He was holding his dick or something." Like,
Why
like,
are you
no.
holding? What are you
Yeah,
cuddling?
exactly. So it's like those are things that could be taken out of context.
There was
So-
one though that Master P said. What was that song called?
Oh,
Gangsters of the South or something. It was him and UGK, and his line, he straight up said he was effing more niggas in the game than a quarterback. I was like, let's time out right there.
But see,
I'm sorry.
But see,
what?
that was terminology back then. Like I was fucking
From
more
who?
niggas in the game. But that's just saying I was fucking more niggas in the game. Like you were fucking them over. Like But they
Then
not
why
finna
didn't you say over? Why did you leave that word out? That
it's
makes a
just
huge
how it
difference.
was
Trying to
back
fit the
then.
rhyme
I've
scheme,
never heard
man.
anyone saying that shit a day in my life.
Well, nigga, we were just
What?
born. So
But that's a crazy thing to say in a song now.
In a song, it kind of is.
in the
but it's
song
like-
now, yeah.
Like if somebody's like, oh man, no, he totally fucked me. Like that means you're getting screwed out of something.
But what they got to do with the quarterback though is the real question. Let's go back to that part.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
don't get
shitty
that.
bar. Like
Yeah,
what?
no, it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
Like if you say in a song, I was beating these niggas, like there's gonna be some type of person 30 years from now that was like, he was beating these niggas. Like, what was he doing? Like, what? Like, yeah, and it's like, bruh, come on, bruh. Like back then,
But
we used to say that when
Master
we
P
was
one, you can't even make an excuse for that Master P shit.
Maybe
bro.
not,
He
bro,
said what
but-
he said. I'm like,
Well, that's why the stuff that Diddy did, Did he do it? There's no excuse for that. Like, have you noticed? I think it's very interesting. I don't know if either of you have a take on this. What is it about Diddy to where 0% of people are defending him? What's up with that? Because usually when a controversy like this happens,
you at
R.
least got
Kelly-
some people
R.
defending
Kelly,
him.
people are defending him. Michael Jackson, people are defending him. Bill Cosby,
People
is
were
in
defending him.
jail. People are defending him. What is it about the Diddy situation where everybody's like, nah, that's just weird, bro?
Because
Like,
niggas
they
know
know
that
it's
Diddy was
true.
fucking niggas
and they
in
was
the
scared
ass.
of him. And now that people are calling him out, they feel a little bit more bold to be like, okay.
Hey,
I
did
don't
you
have
see
to
that
defend him
Columbus
anymore.
Short video where he was like, Diddy called him up, like he was at home with his wife, and Diddy called him
Yeah.
up, was like, hey man, like come to the hotel. Like, what?
At 2 a.m. too.
At 2 a.m.
Say it's just me. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, no.
I've just always known Diddy was like that. Like ever since I was a kid, when like we kind of, I don't know about y'all, but like I'm like very close in age to Justin Bieber. So when he was growing up, I was growing up, and I just remember when I was young seeing a video of Diddy with his arm around Justin Bieber.
Shit was
Like,
weird.
yeah, and he was like, "You don't hang out with me no more. You don't come over and hang. You don't be calling me back."
Going shopping with a boy.
Ever
Like, that shit
since
weird.
that day, I was like, something's up with this Diddy guy.
And
So,
look how
like-
uncomfortable everyone was around him, like Fab, Justin Bieber. They all start stuttering and shit, looking around.
There's a
like,
video of Diddy on I forget what Wyan's brother it was. Was it Marlon? I don't know. Or it might have been Damon. But they were on one of the Wyan's brothers talk show, and Mike Tyson was on there. And Diddy kept touching Tyson. And Tyson like kind of scooted over and he gave Diddy that look like, you touch me again, I'm knocking your ass out on TV, bruh. Like,
I was about to say Mike Tyson might be the one nigga who gonna swing on his ass. He don't give a fuck. Yeah, that shit crazy as hell though, man. I say the next one who's gonna be like brought up in some shit maybe next year or a couple years down the line is Jay-Z.
nah.
I think it's gonna be a domino effect where they move these older niggas out the way and they're gonna have people like Drake and other
Jay-Z
artists that
got
gonna
too
move up and
much
take their
pull
spot.
in the
Nah,
game.
I'm ready to
bruh.
see Jay-Z go
That's
down,
what Diddy
bro.
had,
I'm
and look
ready.
what happened.
Diddy
Yeah.
didn't have as much pull as Hove though. Let's
Nigga,
Not as-
stop.
I don't know
Nigga,
if
stop.
that's true.
Revolt TV. Stop it.
Diddy got all types of people acting all types of ways you would have to see to believe.
Because he was tight with Clive Davis. Let's not forget that.
okay. Well, I don't know too much on that. So
Diddy had white folk acting up. Like you got to be like deep in it to be pulling the likes of like Timberlake and Bieber, and you pulling them from white America and having them do wild stuff. Like that's not normal. R.
Yeah,
Kelly
usually
could-
it's the other way around.
R. Kelly could only terrorize his own people. You gotta have some crazy pull to steal Justin Bieber out of Canada and have him act as scary.
And have him staying at your house for 48 hours, which,
Terrifying.
yeah. All I gotta
Can
say
we-
is these parents ain't shit if they letting their kids do that shit.
So I've been watching Be Quiet on Set or Quiet on Set, whatever that shit is on Hulu. You can't tell me them parents didn't know, bro. You can't tell me them parents
I'm
didn't
sure
know.
they knew.
Especially
They
Amanda
just saw the money.
Bynes. Yeah. It's the money,
Yeah.
bro. It was the money. 100%. So
Let me ask y'all this then. If y'all had a daughter or son or something, right? They wanted to be in the entertainment industry at a young age, and they say they had an opportunity to be on like a big show, would you let them, or would you be like, nah, you can't do this? And they were so gung-ho about doing this shit.
That's an interesting question. what from what I know now, I probably wouldn't. Just because I know how easily they can manipulate children, even if the parents are fully involved, I still feel like my child could be manipulated and things could happen. And I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, we going a different route. If you want to do this acting shit, we gonna take you to regular plays and shoot with regular folk, not these
Right.
goddamn Hollywood motherfuckers.
Like, let's start there. And if you still got it, like, when you're old enough to like kind of make that decision or gauge that gap between what's being presented to you in a negative way, then yeah, I wouldn't have done. Yeah, then I would probably consider it. But
It's like if you get too famous now, man, don't think about sacrifice me though. Like
Chris Brown's
I have to
mother
cut
sold
ties
him
with
in
your
for
ass.
money. Michael Jackson's father sold the whole damn family in for money. That's true.
Oh yeah, we know about that.
That's true.
Yeah, Joe Jackson really.
That's why Joe was beating the hell out of
kids
them.
like that.
Yeah, he was beating the hell out of Tito and Jermaine and all of them. So
Heavy kids do local plays and movies. Fuck Hollywood.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up because Blackbird, because I think a lot of people are starting to realize, even in the music industry, that it's good to like just sponsor yourself. It's good to just
Be independent.
I think a lot of people are, and like I think so. This is gonna kind of get political, but I'm gonna try to not make it too political. But I think with the age of like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, they trying to get rid of all that because all of these people or all these 16, 17 young kids, they're getting on here and they're finding ways to make money without having to sign these multi-millionaire record deals or like movie deals and gets trapped in a 360 deal. And so now when they're spitting game to like just the average Joe like you and I, they're trying to stop that and say, oh no, we got to stop TikTok. They're spreading misinformation. This is not how that is and stuff like that. It's like they know that the masses are now starting to gain that consciousness. Like, oh shit, like we don't have to sign to Bad Boy Records to make it big, we could be the next Bad Boy Records. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
a lot of these young celebrities should be plants anywhere. They got family ties, like Glorilla and Cardi B just so happen to be cousins and shit. Like what?
Oh really?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a bloodline thing with a lot of these, because they seem to pop up out of nowhere and shit. Yeah, they be having ties, man.
And I don't know if you noticed, Coily Ray sold the fuck out, bro. Every time I see her and Ice Spice, every time I see them shaking ass or doing some type of sexual shit, it's like, come on, man.
You know who Coily Ray's dad is, right?
Benzino?
Yeah. Nigga with the music ties. Look at that. Yeah.
So, I don't know, man.
Same with athletes and shit, too.
So, I don't know, man. I've started to see a lot more of it. So, Sway, or Lobo, let me call you Lobo for the video. But a lot of these college football players, and I'm glad you brought up like athletes, I'm starting to notice that a lot of them motherfuckers got parents that was in this shit. Like,
or their dad was a coach,
like,
or something.
check
like
me
that,
out,
yeah.
check me out. The Rayola brothers, they dad played like I think center in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I know a lot of people gonna look at me and be like, well, of course, if your dad was an athlete, of course, wouldn't you go down the route of being an athlete? But it's like, bruh, like you could be
down that path. That's
that's what I'm saying.
And it's like classic nepotism. I don't know if y'all got here
because wasn't Mahomes' dad?
Yeah,
his dad was an MLB player. Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry, Derapy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I was just gonna say that y'all saw that Bronny just declared for the NBA draft, right?
Say
and the
you
transfer
swear.
portal. Yeah, and the transfer portal at the same time.
Bro.
Just in case. Yeah.
He's not that good.
You don't think so? He's really not that good. Okay. I'm glad everybody agrees with me.
It's an insult to people that, might have come up in like a poor financial situation, got it out the mud, grinded their entire life to get the opportunity to be in the NBA, and this motherfucker's averaging 7 points a game, and it's like, you know what? It's my time. No, it's
I
not.
don't think LeBron's forcing Bronny, man. I mean, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Shit, if my dad was an NBA player and I only had to play 1 year or maybe a half a semester or just that one season of basketball, and then I could declare for the draft, I would too. That's a lot of fucking money.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't?
He ain't
No.
ready. That's the thing.
No.
Because you might end up in a situation where you don't.
But
stay
see,
on the team.
sports medicine it's advanced so far that you really don't need college to build you into that supreme player. Like,
But
you
it's-
don't need it.
But it's not about the physical attributes per se. It's about the skill. It's about the experience. It's about the X's and O's. Bronny.
So you just gonna act like this nigga didn't grow up playing basketball with LeBron?
He
Like, I'm
wasn't
just
even the best All-American in
Watch.
his class. Like, he's not
if
that.
he was that good, he
Dude,
would be
I get
playing
you, bro.
at USC. They won't let him off the bench. They won't let him off the bench. If you're really good as a freshman, they're gonna play you because they want to win the game. Do you know who knows how good Bronny is at basketball? The coach at USC.
Yeah.
That sees him at practice every day, and he's like, "Nah, nigga, no."
You sitting your ass on that bench, man. You doing
He
this.
sit on the bench. If he was
It
that
could-
good, he would
It
be
could
playing.
just be Bronny doesn't really give a fuck. Like, he's just trying to do his time until he gets the fuck out.
He's doing what pleases his dad. And on top of that, I personally think this nigga want to be like a Twitch streamer or something like that. He don't really care about basketball, or he don't really want to do this, but his dad, who's a conceited asshole, is forcing him to do this shit. And Bryce is the one, I would assume, actually wants to do this shit. Like, that's the one who gonna be nice.
He looks like he's actually built for the league. Like, he has like a better body for it. He's more lean. He looks more athletic. Bronny just got those genes that just like, yeah, I'm gonna be an athlete because my dad was an athlete. But when I
He
watch
just looks
Bryce,
like LeBron in the face.
yeah,
That's all it
exactly.
is.
But like Bryce, when I watch his highlights, I'm like, oh, he's like hooping. Bronny's just doing all the shit that you see on like House of Highlights. They're like, all right, bro, you can tomahawk dunk on these high school nerds. But then you get to college and you can't get off the bench. What does that mean? If he was good, he would play. It's 2+2. I don't know what to tell you.
I am curious to see where he goes, though. If he goes, because I heard Duquesne might be a route for him if he goes the college transfer portal route, or because it's like Ohio State, or in Ohio, LeBron James, former coach or something, is coaching there. It's like ties to LeBron, like real close ties. Or the NBA, like, is LeBron just going to force the Lakers' hand and be like, all right, y'all going to have to draft my son, even though it would fuck up their future.
The LeBron has so much pull, it can't be overstated how much pull LeBron has. Bronny could go completely undrafted, and the Lakers could just sign him to like a 10-day just so we get the clips. Like, it could be as simple as that. Like, I don't want Bronny to fail. I got nothing against the kid. I just don't think he's good enough. And I love the NBA. I love the sport. I love
You
sports.
sound like a damn old head right
I
now.
know. I don't
You,
care.
you sound like I know you're dead. You just ain't good enough, kid.
He's not. If he was really good at basketball, I'd love to watch him play. But I just think that he would get cooked by Mac McClung. And Mac McClung is stuck in the
Should
G
be
League.
in the league. Should be in the league.
It makes me
There's
so
fucking
angry, bro.
vets who should be in the league
Facts.
in the NBA.
Facts.
Like Lance Stevenson in the G League. That nigga can still hoop. So, but nah, that's the thing. We got to put all these young Europeans and shit in the league instead of these players who can actually still hoop.
IT was averaging 29 a game, and they wouldn't let him play. Why?
Tyreek Evans, OJ
Yeah.
Mayo. Like, why are these niggas not in the league right now?
Where is John Wall? Like, what happened, bro? I know he got injured, but like, he's not one of the 450 best players.
Boogie Cousins. Yeah, politics. That's why. Politics is
It's
such a
gotta
big
be.
thing in the
It's gotta
NBA.
be.
Say, actually, any of these big sports, politics plays a role. But NBA,
Yeah,
since there's
'cause you
less
gotta-
spots, it makes a much
Bruh,
bigger
because they got
difference.
investors, sponsors, shit like that. Like,
Boogie was too gangster. Now he's been relegated to a podcast with Rachel Nichols. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's depressing. It's not fair. But nah, Braun got crazy pull. Like, he got connections with people you never even know. He's like, yeah, I'm dropping a podcast with JJ Redick every week now. I'm like, I didn't know you niggas was friends.
That shit trash, man. I don't even really think they cool like that for real. He just picked someone who's white to validate the shit he says, and someone who gonna ask him softball ass questions. Cause God knows if you ask LeBron James any real questions, he gonna stumble and fuck it up, and then he gonna start lying. Well, he already do that anyway, but he gonna really start lying to get exposed.
LeBron is a basketball genius, though. When I listen to
No,
him
he's
talk
not.
about,
That's the biggest fucking lie. No, he's not.
watch the
He
show.
knows how to he knows it. Nigga, there was a show called Detail that Kobe did that was the real fucking X's and O's. This shit is about LeBron
this is
spinning
about
the
Kobe.
narrative.
Okay, all right.
This is LeBron trying to spin the narrative on everything he's ever been called out about.
I
leaving out-
love when
that's all
people
that is.
hate somebody because they love somebody else. I just think that's.
I didn't say I love Kobe now, did I?
You're
I
wrong.
just said LeBron James is on some bullshit. Like
He
usual,
started a
with
show that's
everything.
similar to a guy that you like, and you're like, he could no, Kobe's no.
I'm not the only one saying this shit.
I
On
think
top of this,
Somebody
this is the
said
nigga
LeBron
who we talking about a
podcast is
nigga who's
horrible.
always on page 1 in a fucking book, and you ask him about this book, he can't say shit, but he was a good man. We talk about
Blackbird,
this
I
nigga.
turned my entire life around, okay? I shaved my head, I stopped drinking, I come back, and you still talking nonsense. The podcast is not horrible, okay?
Yes,
How are you
it
gonna
is. I
call a
watched it, and that
podcast,
shit is ass.
LeBron James is talking about how to play basketball, and you're like, I don't like it. What do you mean? How can
No,
he
he's
lie?
not. He's trying to spin the narrative about himself. That's what he's doing. Under the veil of we're talking about X's.
I
and
mean,
O's.
to be fair though, some of the shit LeBron be saying on there, man, we gotta remember we're looking at a GOAT in our era, bruh. Like
he ain't even a
LeBron
goat. We could drop that shit. We ain't even a fucking goat. What are we talking about?
At least of our era. I mean, it's not.
No, he's not.
There's no
We
argument.
saw it already. The nigga quote unquote dead. So no, we haven't. And the
damn.
one before that, we saw the Wizards
Damn.
version of him.
Can he have the 20? Can he have 2015 and after at least?
No, he can't have shit.
That's what
He
I was
can't
saying.
have jack
Can we at least
motherfucking
give
shit.
him like
The
like,
last
He
10
don't
years?
get shit from me. I don't give a fuck what he does. He can win the next 7 rings. He don't get jack
Who's
shit
been
from
the
me.
best player in the last 10 years?
Nigga, I will pick Steph Curry over him. I will pick Kyrie Irving over him. I don't give a fuck about them bullshit rings that he didn't actually have to win himself, that he had to have Ray Allen win, that he had to have Kyrie Irving win. You can't tell that he had to have Adam Silver gift him that bullshit AAU
Hey,
tournament for.
on some
Don't
real
even start with
shit,
me, bro.
Ray Allen, aka Piccolo, that nigga was putting in work. Come on, man.
We know
You
Ray
know what
Allen
I'm
one
s-
of the greatest shoes of all time.
Yes, sir.
and let's not forget Kevin Durant was actually the best player in the league too. Thank you. While LeBron James
Hey,
was
you need
the
to comb his
quote-unquote GOAT
naps
during that
first
time.
before he can talk.
And LeBron James over
A
here getting hair
brush.
plugs. So what's the point?
That boy need a
Durant
hairbrush.
Like I was
Could
saying,
not
like
care
he's
less.
not no fucking GOAT. He's not top fucking 10, top 20, none of that shit. That's all narrative bullshit. He don't make his teammates better. He doesn't, none of that shit, dude. Why is it if he's such a fucking GOAT and all this, why is it when he doesn't play, the Lakers play a lot better and have a lot better chemistry? But when he does play, these so-called players all of a sudden scrubs and don't do jack shit. Is it because he's a ball vacuum? Yes, I know what I said. And all he has to do is these 2 moves, spin move or offensively foul his way to the paint so he can get some bullshit layup. And if he doesn't make it, guess what? The refs are there to bail his ass out for those free throws. Or if he can't do that, that bullshit step back 3 that he can't hit because he can't
Look,
fucking shoot.
This,
So
this,
what are we
this
talking
feels
about?
like it's deeper than basketball. I'm not gonna lie.
What do we, you know I hate
I was
LeBron
gonna
James.
say, bro,
and
like,
I have
come
a
on
rebuttal
now,
for every
Sway.
one of
You're
them
not gonna
narratives.
sit up here and say
Yes.
LeBron ain't got some type of.
He doesn't. He doesn't have any
accolades.
ball handling skills. He
Yes.
has one move, a spin move. That's it. And he has transition dunks. In transition, he's good as fuck because he ain't gonna have to really deal with a half court defense or anything like that. Other than that, he's
You've
not
never
that
seen
fucking
LeBron
good.
work in the post. You've never seen him do a post fadeaway.
2011, and we saw how that turned out. So what's your point?
2011. 2011.
And he's posting up little point guards if you want to do that shit. Ish Smith, fucking IT. He's posting up little niggas he should be posting up. He's not doing this against a nigga like Jokic. So what are we talking? Look what happened when he
That's
did it
the
to
bar.
Aaron Gordon.
He has to back down Jokic for you to respect him.
That's
All
a big man. If we talking post game, he's supposed to be Mr. He can play every position, right? What are we talking? He's supposed to be the GOAT.
He can only
That's
do
his
4 out
thing.
of 5. My bad. He's just the greatest point guard, shooting guard, small forward, and power forward of the past 10 years.
He
I
the
guess
one who
that's not
said that
enough.
right there made me the greatest player of all time. So where's this bag at? Where's the
LeBron
so-called
has no
bag that he
moves.
got?
You're trolling. I don't even believe you.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He has moves in 2K, but in real life he doesn't. So what are we talking about?
LeBron
He don't
got
even
locked
play
up by
defense.
Curry and
This
Kobe.
nigga cherry picks.
One
at
of
the
Curry's
fucking
greatest
basket.
highlights is a double dribble, by the way, on LeBron. But he put both his hands on the ball. But I guess the rules don't matter when you're light skinned. Whatever, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. Look, I think
get it.
that
I get it.
people-
You fall into the ESPN narratives that they
You
spin and
know,
shit. I get it.
The
I totally
ESPN narrative,
understand.
I don't even watch
I
ESPN
get it.
anymore,
I
okay?
understand. I get it. But no,
I
I'm
just
not one of
watched
those
the
people
game.
that fall that bullshit. No. That
Sway.
game, no, he
Hey,
doesn't.
All right. Look,
This is
man.
an unhealthy
Okay.
amount of hate to have for
Look,
someone.
look. I get what you saying, bruh, but you're not gonna sit up here and say LeBron hasn't, in some shape or form, shaped basketball to what it is today.
I'm gonna stand up here and say what the fuck I just did, and he did it in a negative way too. He made a bunch of entitled little pricks out here who want to do super teams and join and everything when shit gets tough.
If
so
anybody
he has a negative
negatively
effect.
impacted the game, it was Steph.
And Steph Curry has a negative impact on basketball. Steph Curry had a negative impact on basketball. LeBron James had a negative impact on the NBA. And the league will never recover from that shit when he's gone. I promise you that.
If LeBron wasn't in the league, no one would even watch it.
Nigga, there's nobody watching it now. They're watching Caitlin Clark over that shit. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean,
try again.
Okay, where is the NBA
stop
getting
playing
enough
with
money?
me.
Where's the NBA getting enough money to pay Jaylen Brown's bitch ass $50 million from? Where's the money
TV
coming
contracts,
from?
my
I don't
boy.
understand how
TV
y'all
contracts
say
that they have to
LeBron ruined
renegotiate in the
basketball.
future.
LeBron did not ruin basketball is ruined by investors. These niggas saw that their fucking players were getting hurt. They were like, nah, we got too much money on the line for this nigga. Like, we're not gonna, like, y'all think like players solely.
AAU got ruined by investors. Correction. AAU got ruined by investors. Basketball got ruined by Steph Curry, and the NBA got ruined by LeBron
How are
James.
you gonna
Those are
solely
three
put that on
biggest
Steph
ones.
Curry or LeBron James or fucking I don't
And Adam
fucking know,
Silver.
Kyrie
We can't
Irving?
leave out Adam Silver's little punk ass either.
But I'm just
Definitely him
saying,
with the
how you
NBA
gonna
shit.
put that on? Like, y'all act like LeBron's sitting up there saying, "Yeah, I don't want to be, touched when I go up for a motherfucking layup or something." like, bro, like, no.
He has a whole sports agency that fucking tampers all the time and controls the media. He plants people there to say narratives. What are we talking about?
Why did he lose 6 finals if everything's tailored for him to succeed?
Then how is he the GOAT if he lost 6 finals? You proved my point. Thanks.
That's what I'm saying, though. I
wasn't even saying he's the GOAT. I'm just saying he's great at basketball.
I'm just saying, y'all.
He's not.
I feel like a lot of
He's
people.
athletic as shit, though. I'll give him that. But
Y'all gonna let me talk, bruh?
go ahead, man.
I'm just saying, bruh. Like, you can't solely put that on one player. These players are pretty much investments for investors. So if LeBron is getting hurt too much, if Steph is getting hurt too much, if Jokic is getting hurt too much, if whatever other player you want to say that gets hurt too much, or not hurt too much, but
Prime D Rose.
I'm just saying, when these players get hurt, you got to understand these investors have money invested into their
shareholders,
investments.
stock prices. I get it.
I'm aware of that.
So you can't say, "Oh, LeBron ruined the game." No, LeBron's investors are ruining the game because they want the game to go this way. To say LeBron hasn't created his own lane, LeBron's just out there playing the game.
Nigga, he got a whole sports agency. What are you talking about?
Doesn't matter.
What
When he's out there on the floor performing, that is
What are you
LeBron
talking
performing.
about?
To say that he doesn't do shit, but no moves, like, obviously he's in the NBA. If he had no moves, I don't think he wouldn't be in the NBA.
It goes back to nepotism, but anyway.
Nepotism?
Still,
He
what
was
are you
broke.
talking about? And when you said investors ruined or didn't, or what'd you say, investors ruin basketball, whatever?
Yes,
They got to look up
are
to somebody. So if they look up to Steph Curry and see he's shooting all these threes and shit, and they gonna start mimicking it, guess what happens? You're gonna see this in middle school. You're
Who's
gonna
the
see this in
fucking-
high school.
Wait,
and you're gonna see
whoa.
this in college.
So you're gonna blame? Did you just hear yourself? Did you hear yourself?
Did
You
hear
literally
yourself?
just said that because Steph Curry pulls up more threes, they're gonna invest more into more players.
No,
How
I
does
said
that-
kids are going to look up to him and mimic the shit that they saw him do.
okay, but how is
And
that
as a
Steph
result, they're
Curry's
gonna do this
fault?
in middle school and
How's that Steph
basketball
Curry's
and
fault?
etc.
How's that
So
Steph's
yes,
fault?
People's
because he's the one who
limitations
that's his
make
playing
them-
style, and they
make
saw
them
him doing this
talented.
shit, and he had an
Tom Brady-
influence on them. That's why.
Tom Brady is successful because he is not a good athlete, so he had to make up for it by being a good leader
A great
and also letting the Patriots cheat for him occasionally. But Steph Curry, the reason why he's so good at shooting is because he was so fucking weak and soft and frail. He has to shoot over people because he can't get around them. He wasn't the quickest. He wasn't the strongest. He can't go to the paint. He gets knocked over. That's why he became such a great shooter.
Even though
I
he
don't think
can't go
that's
to the paint.
I don't
but
think that's his fault. He's
don't
really
know
great at going to
about
the paint now because he had to get
in
his
college,
muscle
that
up.
was his knock. His college was like all he do is shoot threes. Is he gonna hold up and all
Let me
that?
tell you
Curry
this.
is
Let me
on
tell
muscle.
you
Whoa,
this.
shit.
You know why investors didn't put any money into players that played like Kyrie Irving? Because that shit don't
He
excite
too
them.
controversial. He too hot. That's about me. It's like the Kanye West shit. He too controversial. They don't want to touch that shit.
Kyrie
He's
is
not safe. That's why he's
What?
not quote unquote safe. It's like the Pat Mahomes Lamar Jackson thing.
Hey,
Pat Mahomes is safer
notice
to
this.
use than Lamar Jackson.
Kyrie as soon as he shut the fuck up, they were like, all right, y'all can start winning now. It's cool.
That's true. Yeah. After he piped down about other shit, they're like, oh, so we got this rule and you ain't gonna play these games because of this y'all mean right here.
They had him go on
the
craziest apology tour ever. Jordan, Fred, and I did a whole episode about like all the steps that he had to take just in order to like play the basketball game again. Like he had to apologize to these people. He had to like go to these classes. He had to apologize to this community and this board, and then like make these promises to the ownership and like present his findings and all this crazy weird.
Didn't he have to do like a what they call it, stupid shit, sensitivity training?
Yeah, he had to fully atone for everything just to keep playing basketball. And I haven't heard from him since. I just see him. They don't even show Kyrie highlights anymore. I just see him winning games. I'm like, oh, Kyrie scored 24 tonight.
He still got his Nike deal.
I don't think so.
Nah, they dropped that shit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They're like, nah, fam, you tripping. We can't. You talk about them JWs, though. No. You can't say nothing about them. That's the ones you don't fuck with.
I do find it odd that I think Kyrie and Kanye, they kind of had the same kind of thing going on at the same time. And I think Kyrie saw what it did to Kanye and he's like, I don't want to go down like that. I don't want to go out sad. Now Kanye's out here selling t-shirts for $20 a pop, bro.
Dog, that Kanye interview when he said, don't be egotistical. And Kanye's like, oh, I can't be egotistical. He's like, and Ty Dolla $ign didn't say shit for like so many minutes, bro. I was like, why is Ty Dolla $ign so silent on this?
Bro,
like,
one of the craziest clips, bro. Kanye was like standing on a table in a room of like 90 people that should only have like 12 people in it. And he was standing like on a table or a chair or something. And this woman was talking. She was like agreeing with him. But some other woman was like, you ain't no God. And he was
shut
like,
up before you get exiled.
Before you get exiled. He was dead serious, bro. Like, dude thinks he's the Messiah. Like, bro, you look like you're in a basement somewhere.
But he was in that interview.
A nigga named himself Yeezus. Are we really surprised?
I mean, he was in that interview and he was like, I'm not saying I'm a God to anybody else. He's like, I'm saying I'm my God. And I got beef with Jesus and we gonna deal with that later. But he's like
some Kanye shit to say.
What? I was like, bro. That man is insane.
Shit, man. Speaking of crazy niggas, man, Antonio Brown Twitter is the greatest thing ever, man. That shit is fucking hilarious. I think that's a nigga who need a podcast, bro.
No.
I wouldn't listen to none of his shit for advice. I just want to hear him say some, just let that nigga talk. Just let him do what he do.
Lock him up.
CTE is kicking that man ass.
CTE ESPN, baby. That nigga is hilarious. We can thank Vontaze Burfict for that one, man. Holy shit. Shout out Vontaze Burfict, man, for being a dirty motherfucker.
Dirty ass player, though.
You know, have you ever heard Vontaze Burfict talk? Like, his voice doesn't match what he looks like at all.
It doesn't. It really
like, who's it? There was another athlete who got like a real high-pitched voice. Michael Thomas for the Saints. Really high-pitched voice, too.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Carl Anthony.
His voice changed so much.
Dude, Cat, I don't know what he be doing.
He doesn't know who he is.
It be zesty sometimes. Sometimes he got the deep voice like he Batman. Other times it's kind of like regular. It's like,
listen, I respect it. I'm an animated person. Sometimes my voice is high pitched, but like just embrace it. Don't fake it, bro. Sometimes Cat will literally be on a podcast and be like, I know, right? And then he'll be talking on a mic at the NBA game,
deep as hell.
And be like, yeah, we just wanted to make sure we execute. I'm like, that's not you. I know it's not you. Why are you lying right now? Just be yourself. You're rich. It's okay. You can afford to be yourself.
You got a voice mod all the time.
Yeah, you don't have to filter yourself. Like, dudes doing voice effects in real life. You don't have to do that. It's okay.
Like you made it, man. You don't have to code switch. Well, yeah, you do, but you know you ain't got to code switch that much. Like, damn.
You don't have to code switch after you get the max contract. It's cool now. I think that's why Drake acts so weird. He has so much money. You
don't need to code switch at all, man. Just be yourself. Like shit. Just be yourself.
Don't be Jalen Hurts though. That nigga just said, "Fuck it, I ain't showing no emotion ever."
Jalen Hurts concerns me. He sounds like an android. I don't even know who that man is.
What's his favorite word? Execute. We ain't execute good enough. Every game. We didn't execute good enough. We gotta execute in practice. We got it. Like,
actually, you know what? You might want to code switch because the first time I heard Mahomes talk, I was caught off guard because he was like, that's what we're gonna be doing. I was like, golly. Like,
Hey man, why has he not got to deal with Kermit yet? Why does he not have a commercial with Kermit yet? Like, that's a big missed opportunity.
I think it would be too on the nose.
Nah, bro. Think
but
about
you know
it.
what?
It sells itself.
Accents are worse than fucking Lamar, because you know Lamar got that Baltimore accent where he'd be like, "I'm going to ski on the avenue."
He got a Florida accent. He ain't got no
Lamar
Baltimore
Jackson,
accent.
I respect.
Well,
maybe he's picked
really
up on
doesn't
it,
care.
but he started getting that damn Baltimore accent. That shit is annoying. I'll pick up the Miska too. I'm like, bro, quit.
Didn't you say isn't Lamar like your favorite player?
Yeah.
I can
Current
see
player,
why.
yeah.
Because
Lamar
he's like,
Jackson is the next Michael Vick, if even better. I said it.
I don't even wanna put
Wait,
them in
all
same
the parts? Like that other part too? No, this is a serious question because he hang with a lot of street niggas. That's why I asked that shit.
sentence. Michael Vick did some.
Is he gonna be another?
No.
Is he gonna be like that too?
Hey, I would take what Chris Brown did 30 times over what Michael Vick did. I've seen pictures.
I mean, what was it? Was it really Michael Vick or his cousins? That's the real question.
Y'all,
It always
he
gets
just said
thrown
he
on
wanted to see
him.
women get beat 30 times more.
I would rather that than see the look. I worked for the ASPCA.
Yeah,
for
you
a
walked
year.
into that one, man.
I
Damn.
know all about the horror stories. You can redeem yourself all you want. I don't care. It doesn't matter whether he actually did it himself or not. Fred, if I pay somebody to slap your mom, are you going to be mad at me or not? Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He knew.
I might even find you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people are like, well, Michael Vick didn't actually drown the dogs. He's not the one that threw them off.
But I might ask.
It
my
was just
mom,
on his. It was just his
ask my
cousins
mom,
doing it
what
on
did
his.
you do to
property.
get slapped though? Because people just don't slap people.
Get the analogy. Michael Vick did bad things, and Lamar Jackson seems like a better person. And I just don't like.
Okay,
how,
I knew I wasn't crazy. It was just
Yeah.
it happened on his property. It was the cousins that was doing all the shit, and they threw him under the bus. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, they
So-
threw that rich guy under the bus for sure.
Because he's a
Michael
public
Vick did.
figure. That's
I
the
think
thing.
he was just
Like, a public
hosting
figure.
it, but his cousins was actually doing it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. He just hosted the dog fights. He was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
But,
gonna. Yeah, you know
we-
what?
we
Never
love
mind.
At the end of the day, it's a dog, bro. It's a dog. Dogs don't have motherfucker. Besides like CNI dogs and service dogs, they don't have jobs and shit. They don't own houses and they don't have. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
So
that's
it's
false.
a dog compared to
That's
a human.
false. There's a lady who lives in New Hampshire. Let me find the story and source on this, but there is a lady who gave her dog, all her, what do you call that shit when you pass away?
all her like belongings, like she left.
Will
Yeah.
in the will.
Yeah, in a will, she gave all her materials to the dog. So there's
That's a
dog that is
very
the owner
rare
of the
case,
house.
nigga. That's an anomaly. I'm talking about
I
like a
just
regular
saying, my
thing. You
nigga,
just
like,
don't see
damn.
dogs driving cars and shit like that. Like
If
doing
you
regular
go to
human people
Brazil,
shit.
you can see a lot of dogs driving cars, man. That shit is common out there, bro.
Nigga, this ain't the Jetsons. What the fuck?
Just saying.
Most
It
dogs are
just
nice and
makes
sweet and
sense.
innocent and deserve not to be fought to the death. Anyways, Lamar Jackson is a great
That's
quarterback.
funny.
And the fact that people are like, he reminds me of Vic. I'm like, all right, bro, just because you're black and you run fast.
No,
like,
bro.
It's the
See,
playing style.
it's
The
one of
playing
y'all,
style.
bro.
It's
It's
the playing
y'all,
style.
bro. They be killing me. It's because they're both black. It's like, no, bro. It's
the
like
playing style.
The playing
They're
style is very
similar.
similar. You know who is
What,
ass?
scrambling?
Hold on. You know who's ass? Who people tried to compare to Vic? RG3, and that nigga was ass.
No, whoa, slow down.
Wait, let me go back.
Pre-injury RG3 was cold, nigga.
Post-injury RG3 is ass, but
I said, I'm talking about pre-injury was cold. Post, we
pre-injury
know
was
what
pretty
happened
cold.
post.
But pre-injury RG3 still was. I would say he was more of a McNair level, not no Michael Vick.
That's a weird comparison. Different playing styles. They both scrambled and shit, but they weren't like
Yeah, but-
speedsters.
McNair actually didn't
Was a-
scramble as much as people think. McNabb did move.
That one is
a lot,
common
though.
back then either.
Yeah, it wasn't common at
Like,
all.
Hey,
Vic
McNair
was
was,
the
still
one
a
who
great
opened the door for that
quarterback,
shit.
though. He was a good quarterback.
Actually,
He
Randall
was-
Cunningham opened the door for scrambling, but yeah,
But we
RP
wouldn't know.
Steve McNair, man.
Yeah.
They hold him with that co-MVP shit. You know, he should have got that shit outright, but nah, Peyton Manning had to get that shit.
I don't
too.
even know why they allow that. Why even have MVP if you're gonna give it to two people? That shit is stupid.
I think that's the only time they've ever done that too.
You gotta really hate black people to be like, we'll let them have half of it. That sounds like the 3/5 compromise,
Bro,
bro.
think about it. This man should be in the Hall of Fame, but he's not, and it's really the way he died. Like, cause you gotta
Crazy ass girlfriend.
talk about the elephant in the room about him because he dead, and it's like how it happened, a mistress. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bad bad look.
What's up with Titans and black quarterbacks, bro? Vince Young was trying to self-delete too. What's happening? I don't get it.
That's right.
Damn.
very
Yeah,
strange.
no, you're right.
And then Malik Willis, he just didn't even have a fair shot from the
Tennessee
start.
is not the place for black
Tennessee
people
just-
like it.
Shit, the Falcons ain't had a black quarterback since Vic. Think about it.
Dude,
Who they
people
have?
were
Matt
people were
Ryan?
on their hands and knees praying for Justin Fields to go to Atlanta. They're like, nah, we'll take Kirk. Why? Why Kirk Cousins?
Bruh, New England tried to get Fields so bad, bruh. Like, I'm like, that shit is not gonna fly, bro.
No. People in Massachusetts are cool unless
I've
you're trying
heard.
to lead their football team. Like,
I'm looking at Justin Fields. Unless you want to be called a tar donkey when you go up to Massachusetts, boy, then I would suggest you stay in Chicago.
I've never heard that phrase before. What?
have the Patriots ever had a black quarterback?
Yeah, they had
Cam Newton.
Brissett,
Cam
Jacoby Brissett.
Yep, Brissett and Cam Newton.
Boy, they got Cam Newton out there fast as hell, boy.
You know,
we knew that shit wasn't gonna work. We knew that shit.
but
wasn't
no,
gonna work.
Belichick and Kraft did not like him because they were like, he's too
You know.
black.
We
He's
hate
too
his hat,
expressive.
bro. We hate his
Desmond
hats.
Ritter mix.
Yeah,
He said
mixed.
Arthur Blank hates black
trash.
quarterbacks now. He was like, "Oh fuck that! Oh, you might get locked up. Hell no, we can't have you."
You know, I do miss seeing Cam Newton in the damn league, though, man. Damn.
It's one
Hey,
thing
bruh.
he should be
And
in the
I'm
league, but the
so mad
podcast
that
thing, he got
Superman
the
shit
podcast
became
shit, though.
controversy, bro. Like that shit compared to what I really see in the league, bro. That Superman shit and that dab, that shit was not that controversy, bro.
Who was mad about it? It was, let me guess. Old white dudes was like,
yeah,
he
that's what
should
I'm
be
saying,
celebrating.
like,
he should be giving the ball to the ref.
Goodell.
Bullshit.
Goodell blackballed the fuck out of him.
Yeah, Cam Newton didn't even do anything, bro. His
That's what I'm
tweets were-
saying, bro.
His tweets were weird. His hat was funny. He's a loud guy. Of course. I mean, come on. Do it. How do you go?
And I agree with
from
this statement. Cam Newton made some of these quarterbacks the quarterbacks they are today.
How do you go from 15-1 in the Super Bowl, going back and forth with Peyton Manning, to out of the league? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, how many years was he in the league after that shit?
I think that was
it was like
2015, maybe.
No, 3. I thought it
2015 when they went to the
2015,
Super Bowl,
maybe. Yeah.
was it.
and then by 20, no, he had at least like 6 years afterwards.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they and he got hurt too. He had a shoulder injury and shit.
Yeah, but then he
got
hit
hurt
that
on
shoulder-
purpose.
yeah,
They let him get hurt
yeah.
on purpose. That's the thing. I think it was T.J. Watt, if I remember correctly, that hurt him on purpose. It was somebody that it was dirty motherfucker.
Ever since that play where he didn't dive for the ball, I think Roger Goodell is really big on the integrity of the game, allegedly, and like the shield and the league and protecting the sport. And they were like, if you ain't gonna break your leg to win this game, we don't want to see you back on this stage again.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
don't play about
Roger
that shield now.
Bro, honestly, I'm gonna say this. Roger needs to step down because I don't know if y'all saw Tom Brady's response to the state of the game of where the league is. He was like, everybody's fucking soft. He's like, when I came into this shit, bro, like we were hitting people, like we were
Who is
taking
we?
hits.
He who is we?
I'm
He
sa-
needs to
he's-
hit his ass down
he's-
saying that shit.
they
But
used
I
to
agree, but he's
kill-
not the one
they
to be
used to-
saying
No, I'm
that.
just saying. I'm just saying. Like he was saying, like, hey, we were like as quarterbacks, like me, Peyton, some of the old quarterbacks, like
The McNabs, the Vicks, the McNair, yeah.
well, those guys were scrambling. I mean, it was,
but they
I
still
mean,
had to go against a nigga named Ray Lewis, a nigga named Troy Polamalu.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So-
like beat the Ben Roethlisbergers, like the fucking Palmers, all of them, like they were getting hit, bro. Like boom,
oh yeah, they were
like,
fucked up.
and then like you got to think like the Ray Lewises, Ed Reeds, they was going for your fucking head, bro. Like
They used to
boom.
really mess
Yeah,
up.
they were headhunters for real.
I've seen compilations of Tom Brady getting like
Brian Dawkins
whacked.
from the Eagles, nigga. Brian
Bruh,
Dawkins.
That man was crazy. You ever heard him talking before the game? He was like, "We gonna rip their heart out." And all this. I'm like, this nigga crazy.
Yes.
The way- any nigga who come out there crawling on all fours, don't fuck with him. That nigga is insane.
No one's even
He's
asking
like,
you
nah,
to do
bro.
that.
You with the black visor? Nah, you got it, bro.
Hell no.
You
I
got
think
it.
Chad Ochocinco tried to hit stick Ray Lewis. He like tried to catch him off guard. He said boom, and he said he hurt his neck. And they was like, "What's going on, Ocho?" He was like, "I tried to catch that nigga off guard, man." He was like,
I remember that.
He's like, I tried
Bro
to hit
had-
Ray, it didn't work.
Nah, that's a whole goddamn brick house, man.
What's the other dude? It's not. Is it Shan? It's not Shannon Sharp. The other dude I'm talking about from the Saints. He got caught with the bounties. Jonathan Vilma.
Oh yeah.
Who was the cornerback? He ended up going to jail for like rape and shit.
Darren Sharper, a little piece.
Darian
of shit,
Sharper, man.
Yeah,
like
he did that shit in 3
these
different states, yeah.
motherfuckers was hitting, bro. And that's what Tom Brady was saying. Like Tom Brady was like, I used to get hit by them fuckers, and so it's like
The game's changed.
the game has changed now,
But
bro.
here's the thing, bro.
Because you
Brian
can
Urlacher
barely
going
touch
for real
niggas like
niggas.
Patrick Mahomes. You can barely touch people like some of these new quarterbacks now. Like
They don't
But-
even touch Pat sometimes. He'll be running and then the defender just says, you know what?
Here's
not even
the
gonna touch
thing,
him.
bro. It's the league. I never get mad at the players anymore. Like they can't control whether the official throws the flag or not, bro. You just gotta let them play.
And they handcuffed essentially to what they can do, like the hip drop tackle. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
When
shit.
I saw that shit, I was like, okay, so let me get this straight. You can't hit him in the head. You can't hit him in the knees. Now you can't grab him and drag him down with
and
the hip
pull
drop.
them back and stop their
wait,
momentum.
when did they implement that?
So it's
This
like
over the summer, like a couple
the
weeks
only.
ago.
So you can't hit him if they're defenseless. So you can't hit him in the back. So you can't hit him here. Where are you? How do you?
Wait a minute. So you can't drag. Like let's say the running, like if a running back is like Marshawn Lynch, you can't, and you're holding on to them, you can't like drag them down to a tackle.
So it's like
No,
can
it's like
drag
you use
them
your
down.
weight to pull. Like you use your body weight to pull them down to stop.
That's
their momentum.
tackling. That's the whole
I
point of
know.
the game.
The hip drop
Exactly.
tackle is like dropping your weight onto like where their calves
That's
are.
why they weight train for that.
I don't know, bro. It's ridiculous. But I mean, people were getting injured from it, but everybody gets injured from everything because it's football. So I don't know.
That's
I don't
what I'm
know.
saying. You know why they really did this?
Nah,
though?
we
The
need
league
Brady.
wasn't happy
He
with
needs to
all
be the
these
new
low
commissioner.
scoring games and shit. That's what it was. Last year they saw all these low scoring games. Like we don't like that. We need more points again. What can we do? Oh yeah, take away their ability to tackle for real. Hip drop, yeah, that's illegal now. So we're gonna see a lot more points scored this year.
I
But-
like a defensive game more than an offensive game, though. To me, I like that shit.
You're in the minority. That's why they changed the kickoff rules because they were like, all y'all do is like find some dude from Brazil to do kickoffs, and he kicks it out the back of the fucking end zone. The kickoff is dead. Okay,
See,
so
soccer
we gotta
rugby
change
player.
it.
I'm already starting to see the UFL finna be a yeah. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
tell us about that because I ain't been watching none of that shit.
It's
you
fun,
been
bro.
fucking with it?
There are some changes, like instead of kicking. So what's the NFL? So like when you do a kickoff, I think it's the standard 30. What is it? The
25.
25. But I think in the UFL, it's from the 20 or 15-yard line. One of
Okay.
those. So
Okay.
it's so
I just want to see
And
somebody
they
get concussed on a kickoff again. That's
they
all.
want to limit the whole like touchback or shit like that, or it going into the end zone and then
Yeah.
the other team getting an automatic starting on the 35. What is it, 30 or 35?
The shit's
uh,
annoying. Like,
Yeah. So
I miss the days where Devin Hester and Dante Hall and people used to actually return kick. Tyreek Hill used to be back there running that.
Josh
Bro,
Cribbs, nigga.
Josh Cribbs, yes sir.
Josh
Yes,
Cribbs
sir.
to the crib.
That's when the NFL was in its golden age, like late 2000s. Like that shit. Those
I'm
days.
glad you said Dante
miss-
Hall, bro. Niggas
Yeah.
don't. He was the first human joystick when it came to football, man. I remember his highlights on ESPN. Chris Berman doing a little. His
Devin
little
Hester too,
commentation.
bro.
Yeah.
Well, he the greatest
Shit.
of all time.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
he's
it.
the GOAT.
Actually, or is it Cordell Patterson now? I don't know if Cordell broke his record yet.
Cordell Patterson is nice, bro. He's like an actual gadget guy. Like he can really running back, wide receiver, kick returner, punt
Mhm.
returner, special
Tight
teams
end, if you want
specialist.
him there,
whatever,
yeah.
tight end,
He
wherever.
can even play tight end too, bro.
Yeah. They could probably put that nigga on defense, bro. He can do it.
I remember
Oh,
watching him
man.
at UT. Like I've never been so anticipating like a punt return or a kick return until watching him play. I'm like, you see this nigga just dip. He be on this side of the field. He broke like 3 tackles and juked 2 niggas and
Yeah.
end up on the whole other side. And all of a sudden he just gone. I'm like,
Darren
crazy.
Sproles. That was. I was trying to remember who it was. He was like
Yeah.
5'7", 5'8". He used to return
You
kicks
talking
out.
about the Chargers
Yes.
running back?
Like,
yes,
yeah,
little
I was like,
he used
that's
to play
how
for
I'm
the
gonna make
Saints.
Philly
Little
beat.
short
I was
Darren
like, that's gonna
Sproles.
be
Yeah.
me.
He used to be cold on Madden though. He had like what 99s. It was 99. It was like 90 something speed. He was like fast as shit.
I think the only players that ever had 99 speed, they had Devin Hester. He might have had 100 one year, and now they got Tyreek Hill. But most players like they don't
Nah, Chris
separate
Johnson.
themselves like that. Oh yeah, and Chris
Chris
Johnson.
Johnson, yeah.
2008, Madden 08, Chris Johnson. That quick toss, out of here, boy, out of here.
Yeah, you already know everybody. That was the cheat code, bro. Anybody who got the Titans was like, fuck.
You know who
Damn.
else was a cheat code back in the day? LT, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I used to do those fantasy drafts on Madden. First pick.
Shit, Reggie Bush was good too. Damn, We literally grew up watching some great fucking running backs, bro.
I say
Yeah.
Reggie Bush, the greatest college football player I've ever seen play.
Yes.
To this day, that shit, human highlight tape.
He used to be the
Holy
only,
shit.
some of the only
this
college
ass
football
was-
games I watched.
they were buying that motherfucker. They was buying him like cars and shit though. He got in trouble for that shit.
I
What a
mean, Derrick
stupid thing
Henry
to get in
was getting cars at Alabama and shit, but they don't say nothing about that. So
Who
like,
cares,
it
bro?
happens to everybody. That's why they legalized did the NIL. Part of the reason they did the NIL shit is like,
Yeah.
y'all getting paid anyway, so under the table, fuck it, let's make it legal.
That's just mad annoying. That like now they're paying college players and they're like, nah, you still can't have the Heisman though. If y'all don't give that
That is
motherfucker
some
that
hoe
Heisman,
shit.
bro, come on, man. Who even cares? No one cares.
That is some hoe ass shit though, for real. Now I think about like,
So let me
that's some bullshit.
touch on this NIL shit real quick because I still can't wrap my head around it. So is that only for players that are like spotlight players? Is that all players?
any player is eligible, I think, as long as you
Yeah,
have a
they're all
scholarship.
eligible
you are
for it,
eligible.
but they're not going to offer you a bag unless people actually watch your games. That's why
Right.
Caitlin Clark got like 7 commercials throughout the games that she's playing. That shit's crazy. She's in
That's
Gatorade, Xfinity. She was in a car
Yeah.
commercial. She's doing promo for the tournament itself. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, they really
Did they do
throwing
that
it
shit
back.
for Angel Reese, bro?
Yeah, she got one. Well, all these big name college athletes have some type of NIL valuation. Like Caitlin Clark's is 3.1 mil. Angel Reese is like 2.9. Arch Manning, who doesn't even play, but his last name alone, and he's gonna be a
The
star.
WNBA got to get
He's
their
like
shit
2.8.
together,
He
bro.
one of the highest earning college football players with an NIL. He don't even have to play.
They can't have
So,
Caitlin
yeah.
Clark go to the WNBA and pay her fucking like $60,000 a year, bro. She gonna go to China and get like $6 million a day.
Guangdong.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro, she's not gonna save the WNBA. Like, there's nothing that can.
Somebody
save
said
the
Caitlin
WNBA.
Clark looked like Jim Carrey. I said the same.
Bruh, did you see her at the free throw line, like looking all stupid and shit? Like, I ain't even trying to be mean, but like,
I love
Somebody
ain't
should have
nobody
thrown
like
a mask on the
trying to
court.
sleep with her. Ain't
Caitlin
nobody
Clark
trying to sleep with Caitlin
looks
Clark.
like a math tutor, and she looks completely not extraordinary, and she just be hooping. It's just straight skill. She quick as shit. She can shoot like Steph from a women's.
Her
equivalent.
body, look, I'm not going into that. All right, moving forward. I'm just gonna say she built like an ant's life, bruh.
All right, bro. It's been fun. I gotta go eat, man. We gotta do
That
this
shit
again, though.
funny as hell, man. That shit. We gonna end it with this one right here. He said Caitlin Clark looks like Austin Reeves' older brother. Damn.
Oh,
Damn,
man.
I like
Y'all
that.
had to have me on camera for
Shout
that.
out
That's-
Noah. Shout out Noah for
Thank you, Noah.
for the best comment of the day, man. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And we gonna be back with some more episodes. Best believe that, man. We out.
Listen to Derapy.
Yeah, listen to that. Link is in the description. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Had to remember.